So here we are in Mexico, a 4.3 kilometer track. Let me tell you, two DRS zones. The speed trap is right towards the end of the long straight from the start and finish into corner one. It's going to be an exciting moment for all. It's our second Grand Prix, and I can tell you now, it's things are heating up. We'll be back with you in a couple of minutes. We're just bringing on the drivers at the moment. They're coming in, and we're going to be looking out for them in the next couple of minutes. So don't go far away. We haven't got injured failure, and we're not in the pits, but we will be bringing you the Grand Prix in the next couple of minutes of Mexico it is. So it's been an absolute pleasure so far. And I can tell you now, just waiting for the guys to get in there. Lots of drivers going to be up and about today, looking to get themselves into position to win this Grand Prix here in Mexico. So we'll be bringing you this live stream coming up in the next couple of minutes. Please be aware, join us and take part in the action here in Mexico. We'll see you in a bit.
Hey Derek, what are you streaming? When are you sending the invites? I haven't received the invite, meneer. Thought you were running late and then I saw the YouTube stream is up. Yeah, so far.
Yeah, so we're just checking in with you. We got about 5 minutes to go. All the guys are getting together. The lobby is filling up, and the drivers will be all gathering at the moment on the grid, so we can get this on the way. So yeah, lots of excitement happening this evening. It's race 2, and it's Mexico Grand Prix. We've been looking forward to it all week, as I'm sure you have, and it's going to be a great one to watch. So sit back, relax. As I said, the guys are just getting into the lobby. We'll be filling up in the next couple of minutes. There are 15 drivers so far ready to go out of the 20 odd drivers. So 5 drivers we're still waiting for. There has been a couple of messages, but there has been some fill-in drivers. The reserves have been placed in the area as well, so we'll be watching out for those reserves, and I'll let you know as soon as we start. We'll be getting on with business here this evening at this Mexican Grand Prix.
Derek, I see collisions is off again. You must save it once you've set it up. Maybe you saved it wrong, because I think last time it was also off, that collision one. Just check your save.
So yeah, lining up and ready to go. That's where we are at the moment. We're looking at 17 drivers. We should be almost ready to go because it is 7:59. Yes, it is the 27th of the month. It's the 4th month, 2020. And I can tell you now, we are going to have an absolute exciting evening when it comes to GP racing, Grand Prix racing here in Mexico. Obviously, the lineup looking very, very good this evening. And I can tell you now, the guys are ready, fired up, and waiting to go. Obviously, last week we were in China. What a result that was. The first Grand Prix of the season for us here at the South African Academy Online Racing. And what a race it was. I tell you what, it was quite great to watch. And what I suggest you do, if you haven't seen the race, why don't you get yourselves over to our channel and watch the race prior to this one, and you can see where the guys ended up. And wow, it was excellent. And we're just waiting for a couple of more individuals. It is 8 o'clock now, and it's actually 8:01, so I'm hoping that we're going to be going out in the next couple of seconds. And as I said, it's going to be a great Grand Prix to watch. So we're excited to have you on board with us here on the South African Academy Online Racing. There is the lobby. So we're just waiting for the guys. 17 drivers this evening. And as I said, we're just waiting to go in. Everything's been checked. Even Ati, who's with me this evening, just having a look, making sure that all of the correct settings are on. So we are a go for this evening. So hopefully that's going to be where we are and ready to go when it comes to this evening's racing. So I'm just having a look. Is there something else I need to do? Yes, of course there's something else we need to do. Just put you in touch with our website. If you are interested, we do have a number of affiliation going on. One of those is obviously the gentleman who's just left the commentary box, which is Ati. And that's Springbok Gamer for midweek racing. So if you want to join us on midweek racing, why don't you let us know, put it in the comments below, and we will put you in touch with the right guys. I know that they actually got 2 tiers running and it is pretty full at the moment, but who knows, there could be an opportunity for you down the line. This is a non-assist league, so we'll be taking you forward this evening. And obviously Mexico is the state of affairs. What a beautiful technical track this is. It has 17 turns, 2 DRS sessions, and I can tell you now the guys get up to about 250 miles an hour. That's over 300 kilometers an hour down the straight. So we'll be watching quite keenly who's going to be the champion of the evening for this one. Remember, this is our second Grand Prix of Season 8, brought to you by the South African Academy Online Racing. I'm Savvy, and I'll be bringing you all of the action. 17 drivers on the grid this evening. Unfortunately, I did have a message from a couple of guys to say that they're not available this evening, but it's great to see that we still have quite a large field to be watching this evening on the South African Academy Online Racing. So, where are we going this evening? And who is going to be doing some low numbers when it comes to this track? If there are any suggestions out there, please let me know. What do you think? What do you think the numbers are going to be? And obviously we'll give you some shout outs when it goes to all of this going on here this evening. So the guys are going to be out on track. Obviously this is a 50% race, and we have 18 minutes of qualifications happening. We used to do all 3 sessions, but we found that in actual fact it was actually a little bit better just to do the short qualies, especially from a time perspective. But it just gives you guys a really cool introduction to what's going to be happening this evening. And you can see all the races are ready, or the drivers, should I say, are ready to go. And that's going to be what it's going to be on this evening. So I'm just setting up everything, making sure that everything's aligned and everybody's in the right place. So yeah, Weza, thanks for joining. I know that you are driving this evening. So there we go. Quinton, Formula One sim racer, thank you very much. 250 kilometers an hour is 400 kilometers per hour. Well, let's have a look and see if that's going to be hitting the scene this evening. As I said, around about 350 odd kilometers an hour, which is what I got off our favorite Google search. Whether that's going to be or not, or whatever. And those that are obviously taking part in the drinking competition that Weza put through, hopefully that's going to be a little bit of a fun session for us all. I think he said at the moment. Every time I say at the moment, you've got to have a shooter. I think that's what he said. So we'll be watching out for that tonight. And hopefully you can still be standing after I've said that. So, you know, I'll be as self-conscious as I can. Not to say that, but it's obviously within the rhythm of how I try and commentate, and also just trying to get everything going at the same time. So yeah, it's going to be an absolute pleasure to have you on board with us. I see some of the guys already joining the stream, and we're going to have some fun. So I'm just going to be putting all of the links out to everybody this evening. Hopefully we can get the numbers in to be watching the Grand Prix. I hope that's going to be the case, as I know some of the guys are doing some league driving this evening, but nevertheless to say, we'll let everybody know where we are. And there we go. Thanks to Ronald LaRue, he's already sent it out on that particular platform. Let me have a look. And yep, looks as though I have it on that platform as well. Thanks guys for doing that for me. That's great. I need to just put it out on Discord as well as some other areas as well. I know the guys are going to be driving this evening on on the Discord, so hopefully the guys are going to be watching as well. We'll put it out to everybody. Hopefully they'll get on and about. Obviously, I'm just looking, making sure that I'm not going to do too much. Excuse my coughing. And I know the guys are very kind to allow me to obviously push it out. Big issues around what's going on, and obviously all the racing that is taking place. And obviously what I'd like to do is just give a big shout out to the guys anyway. Monday night racing, okay, so just to let you know, some of the guys are racing on Monday night as well. So So yeah, let's have a look. Not Kimmy7, just put in a 116. So yeah, there we go. Awesome drive from him at the moment. Obviously showing us the way. So we'll be very keen to see what's going on there this evening. I'm sure that he's going to be obviously pushing himself to the next level because this is race number 2, and I know that he did so well when it came to last week's race in China. What an excellent result that was based on what we saw, and it was a great drive. So yeah, all good and well, and checking that one is the way to go. Let's have a look. What am I doing at the moment? Yeah, I'm just putting this on, and making sure I have this. All right, so as I mentioned, just sorry for that. I was just getting all the different posts out, making everybody aware of what's actually happening this evening, and obviously we get some great views. So, yeah, let me tell you what's just happened. Jose in the Mercedes has just put on one of the best times I've seen so far. That's a 1 minute 1:15. So that's a 1:15.822. So Jose leading the way. I think he's just put down the gauntlet. I know he did very well in the seven season here at the South African Academy Online and Racing Online. What's happening? I'm losing it this evening. Help me. And just basically we've got 7 minutes and 44 seconds left of this Grand Prix qualifier. Somebody's off in sector 2, and that just reminds me, let me be quick to use fingers and get everybody in the right space and right place at the moment. Obviously what I want to do as well is I just want to get all of my stuff going. Also just make sure that everybody is watching what we are doing this evening. So yeah, it's going to be great, a great event, and everybody is going to be watching what's going on this evening. So let's make sure we get it all out there, and obviously make sure that we get some. Oh, look at that. Connor Young puts on a 1 minute 15.677. So there we go. Vino for real as well. Nice drive from him there. Obviously now let's see what not Kimmy 7 is going to be doing, because he's done that 16.044. He's in the pits at the moment. I'm sure he's looking at the screen. I'm sure he's looking to tweak his car to make sure that he's coming out. Remember, he is our current leader of this championship. And by the way, just to put you down into position number 16 there is Nor Raider. Now, Nor Raider, his last season's champion. So he's out on the track at the moment. We'll see what he's getting himself up to. Obviously, the newer drivers in there as well. We are missing Fricky. I don't know where Fricky is. He's the judge man. He's not in this evening, so I wonder. I hope he's okay and everything's going well with him. But we will definitely be watching and seeing what's going on when it comes to these guys this evening. Yeah, nice to see the Munna, or not Sebastian, or yeah, you confuse the living daylights out of me. But anyway, let me jokes aside there, my good man. Wow. Always good to have you guys a part of the action this evening. I tell you what, and we got 4 minutes, just over 4 minutes and 30 odd seconds left in the session. What I need to do is obviously get you up and running to where we are and tires, as I'm normally asked, and I've been a little bit naughty because I haven't got that out yet, but I thought I'd just give you a bit of action and hold the suspense there, because we didn't want to give too much away. But anyway, here we go. Let's see if we can get out on track, have a look there, and see what's going on. No, it's not PC Wimpy. Thank you for joining us this evening. These are console guys only. Yes, unfortunately, obviously at the South African Academy Online Racing, it was started. If there is somebody out there, there are, by the way, there are a number of PC leagues out there, and if you are interested, I can obviously give you some of the guys that are busy racing F1 on PC. And I tell you what, it's actually quite big in South Africa. So if you are interested, I will find out for you. But this is PS4, as Quentin kindly put there in the remarks. And yeah, that's great. Obviously, thanks for letting us know. Just to move into this section, let me see if I can just get some data going now. And maybe we can get some track data for you as well. Nor Raider just put in a 1 minute 15.605. Gentlemen, it's time to put down the gauntlet, and I think that's just been done. So what I'm doing now is I just want to see, they're all on super softs. Okay, they're all on super softs. Oh, there we go. Let's just go on board there. Hello, sir. Hello, Wimpy. I think it's Wimpy. You can say yes or no, but thank you for joining us this evening. Let me see if I can just put some... There we go. Nor Raider. In we go. Some damn fast boys. Yeah, that's excellent. They're doing 113.9. That's a damn good time. Damn good times around the circuit. Yeah, I think the 115, I think it does actually go a little bit lower. I see they are obviously not doing 113s at the moment. What do you do, by the way? What are you doing there? Because that is damn fast. Yeah, that's great. I will do. Definitely I will do. Of course, we will check out my channel. Been racing for 4 years already. I'm fully sim. Okay, we will definitely do that. So you're in the 15.2s currently. Okay, that's great. That means you would be pretty fast. Obviously, most of the individuals in rigs in this particular format as well. And obviously, depending on the preferred weapon, I think most of them are running Logitech and Thrustmasters. So that's where they are at the moment. So, yeah, that's where they're doing on those. And if you want to check out some of the guys, obviously visually, you can check out Weza. He's on Twitch. And you can get hold of him as well. He'll show you as well. Yep, so there we go. Yeah, we're doing G29, which is basically most of the drivers you see in this lobby are doing G29s as well as controllers as well as Thrustmasters. So, yeah, they're basically in there. I think the T300, the most popular one at the moment, T300 RS. So that's where they're going with that. So let's have a look. 18 seconds left. And Kimmy, not Kimmy, has just come back with a 1 minute 15.332. I'll tell you what, he's been putting in the hours. I did interrupt them the other day. That was the guys from TNB. That's not Kimmy 7 as well as not Sebastian 303. And they were actually practicing for on this track for Friday night. I think Friday night with TMB 100% racing, and obviously we try and follow the same calendar, but the difference being in this particular format here, we're using the original cars, and I think they're using the multiplayer cars at the moment. That's basically, and they're doing 100%, we're only doing 50%, but I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's all in light of online racing in South Africa, so that's the great thing. Maybe what I should do is just take take that off. Maybe we can actually see times there as well. So nicely done, because right now not Kimmy 7 is actually going to be taking off on pole this evening. More Raider coming in third. And nice to see Dinky P 620. Nice one from you, sir. Always good to see some competitive driving going on. Yeah, that is actually very nice driving. Let me just give you a quick rundown. We got about 1 minute and 12 seconds, 10 seconds to go, and what a start to this session. Because right now, I'll give you the rundown. But starting on pole this evening is not Kimmy 7. He's going to be up there and taking control of this Grand Prix from where he is at the moment. So there is currently the standings of what actually happened there. It's not Kimmy 7. Dinky, as I said, nice to see you on the chat as well. Congratulations. Really nice work done in that Renault there. No Raider, obviously up there in the 115s. 115s quite down up until number 7 on our list at the moment. So very, very nice work from all of you guys. And I can tell you now, there's going to be some really, really close calls this evening when it comes to this racing. So I'm pretty excited, pretty fired up to watch what's going to be happening this evening. So what am I doing? I'm looking for something. What was I looking for? Brain's gone blur at the moment. Yeah, so just a lineup for you, letting you know what's going on. Obviously, thank you guys for joining us in the chat. Always great to have you on board with us. And as we move into this Grand Prix, let me tell you, it is, we're just waiting for the guys to load into the session right now. We got about 4 seconds left, and then we start. Pole position at the moment is not Kimi. And maybe what I should do is just get an outside view of where he is. Just going down the line now, just to give you no radar. Connor here, Connor Young, he's on 4th on the grid at the moment. Jose doing very, very well in the Mercedes at the moment. Right behind him is Vino for real. Tahen. Or Tinihen, I'm not too sure how to pronounce it, but I'm sure I'm going to be corrected any day. He's going to be in 7th. Then we have Gav Pig, driving, a South African, obviously living in Africa, but he is driving with us this evening, so great to have him with us this evening. We've got Boinkies 91. And I can tell you now, he is going to be looking one of our consistent drivers, and hats off to him. Very consistent when it comes to our driving here in the South African Academy Online Racing. Then we got Fox Limitless, also a newcomer to Season 1, or Season 8 should I say, his first season, so great to have him on board with us. Then as I said, Weza. If you're looking to follow Weza, you can do so, and I always tell Weza you can put down his Twitch details in the description below. You can follow him on Twitch. He actually races and comments and does all sorts while he's racing here at the South African Academy Online Racing. He has quite a big following. And then we have Springbok Gamer. This time round, he is in the McLaren. And then we have the Carter Boy 45. That's Carl. He's with us. And then we have obviously Mr. Foss himself. And that's going to be his Raptor. So we're going to go like that. And then we have Scott, who is WOR Carter Boy 55. Then we have this gentleman in the horse. And that Zandri 44, you can see who he supports in the Formula 1. So let's get out there, let's have a look, let's see it go. Good luck is the call on the channel. So let's have a look. The lights, and they're away at the moment. You can see pulling away. Kimi, not Kimi 7, is getting out there in. It looks as though the Red Bull from Norrada is coming up at this moment, but it looks as well as Jose tucking in nicely at the moment. No incidences, and let's hold thumbs for that, because as you can see, all of these drivers coming through at the moment on the inside. You can see Norrada looking for an opportunity to get past, but it looks as though that not Kimi holding off at the moment, making sure that he's going to be on the inside as he comes around this corner here at the moment. And obviously, really some great racing coming through at the moment. It is number 1 there, not Kimi, Norrada, Connor Young coming in there, followed by Jose. As you can see, lots of close driving this evening in this Grand Prix in Mexico at the moment. So a lot of guys getting through there, no incidences, and that's what we like to see. Kimi, obviously, let me just get up there and see what happened there. And just see at the moment a little bit of touching. Norrada getting through at the moment. Kimi going out in behind him, not Kimi. Let's see if he can catch up now to Norrada. Norrada into the second lap of this 36 lap race at the moment now. And we can see at the moment, and there we go. There's a lot of drinking taking place. And you can see now that he's actually coming up on the back end of Norrada, closely followed by that gentleman there, which is Connor Young. Connor Young, just behind him at the moment is Jose. Jose looking for that opportunities to see if he can get through, because this is a little bit of a tight and winding circuit. Not much space to maneuver and get past at the moment, but I can assure you they will be looking at that opportunity closer on up the end there. He's got to watch himself, Nor Raider, because it does get a little bit difficult as you see them coming through at the moment. And obviously look in there a little bit further down on the track. You can see Gav Pig has moved up a position, and Weza has moved down at the moment. The two horses down at the bottom. Nice to see Judgeman in. Thank goodness for that, because I was a little bit concerned you weren't there, but he's obviously made it in. He's in the Toro Ross, but let's go up and see back where we are at the moment. I think it's all going to be strategy driven now when it comes to this racing, because these guys have to really think in the top section here what they're going to be doing. You can see they're nicely closing, and it looks as though obviously yes, it is Carter Boy coming through and passing Raptor at the moment, just down in the bottom field. I'm just trying to have a look as well what's going on along those lines as well, but I'll bring you back up to the top. And here we are on the lines at the moment. Not Kimmy 7 is right behind this gentleman who's Nor Raider. He's going to be looking to try and pull away. Very quick gentleman when it comes to the F1 scene. He is resident in the UK, but he is driving in our league, so great to have him driving here in the South African Academy Online Racing. It's good to have him with us. Kimmy! Not Semin's going to come up on the inside. Can he come across him at the moment? He's looking. Is there a gap? There should be, because he's just hit the DRS, and he's going to come spacing through. Oh, he did go in to try and cut that line, but does not keep him out. A little bit of in the inside. He's going to go in the inside anyway, and he does that. Nice driving from Not Kimmy 7. Always good to see. We're obviously going to be having a look, because let me tell you, it's going to be DRS zone number 2 that's going to come up, and this is obviously going to make for some exciting racing. Let me go on board with him right now and see where we are. Connor's he's also got an opportunity, because he is in a space where he'll be able to use the DRS as well if he just gets up a little bit closer. But I can tell you now, Nor Raider is going to be over Not Kimmy 7 like I don't know how to describe this. I think it's going to be barefoot on a hot tin roof. I think that's going to be it. Yep, the yellow flag is out, safety car is out, and that's because of Gav Pig. Gav Pig is has somehow, but now the dive into the pits. Thanks, Quentin, for letting me know. Sorry, I was just taken away in the moment, not really looking at what was actually taking place there. But I did obviously see Gav Pig out, but I didn't realize why. So you can see some changes happening at the moment. Let's have a look. I think big thing is what tires are being put on, and let's see if we can just get that up on the display at the moment, so we can do changing position tires, and let's see what they've got on at the moment. And also I think individual gaps is on. Let me put that data on there so we can see there, and there we go. Let's put that on there so we know exactly who's got where. I've got the track on as well so we can see positioning, and then obviously look at how this is all going to pan out, because we're in lap number 5. Still plenty to do in this race. 36 laps to be done. There is the safety car, so break your breath, get ready to go, because I can assure you they're going to be looking and waiting for that safety car to go in so they can start doing their thing. So we're still out with the safety car at the moment. Obviously, bit of strategy going on, I think, at the moment, because you can see laps done, or 5 laps on these softs at the moment. See, some of the guys have already gone in and changed to the hards. And that strategy is going to be so important for this race going on. You can see that safety car is about to go in. And there you go. That is, yeah, it's gone in. So now they're away. And let's see what happens. As you can see, just behind Jose now is Boinkies. Boinkies at the moment looking to see if he can get himself up into that first spot. Little bit of a slowdown, so this is going to be a bit of a strategy take at the moment. Raptor's just moved up 1 position. Okay, so he's moved up to 3rd. Who is dropping back like an absolute... Oh my goodness, what's happened to Raptor at the moment? Is he okay? Is he still in this race? Let's have a look. Where is he? Oh, he's gone out. He's off the track. So I don't know what actually happened there. Let's see if he gets himself... Oh, what the heck is going on there? Okay, he's going to get himself back into this race. Nice to see Judgy there. Now it's the virtual safety car. Never seen so many safety cars in one evening, to be honest. But obviously the guys just getting themselves into the right place and space and focus, because it's going to have to come down now. These safety car has to go in again. I mean, we just had a safety car. Obviously big spin from Raptor, and he's out, unfortunately. So Jose getting some support on lap number 9. And obviously it is support from home, because it says go Jose. And I'm sure he's going to be looking at making sure he stays in that top position. 2 teammates driving at the moment against with one another, let's put it that way. teammates, not Kimmy and Boinkies, obviously racing together this season in score racing. So looking through at the moment, there you go. Obviously, Jose going into the pits at the moment, done 10 laps on those super softs. And then obviously now we have these two guys coming through. So he's definitely just gone in for a strategy relief, gone inside there just to get himself in the point of view where he needs to obviously have a look at what he's going to be setting up in the near future and what tire he's going to be putting on. But if we are looking now, lap 11, it's not Kimmy 7 out in the front. Nor Raiders coming quite nicely at the moment. He's in position number 2. We'll be looking down there. He's 3 seconds off the pace at the moment. And we'll see what's going on there as well. Emi Alonso right there. He's in 4th position. Boinky's dropped back to 5th. Dinky P, well, we're going to be having a look where he is because he's just come up a place as well. Boinky's obviously looking. Connor coming up a position at the moment. So 10 laps on those softs. I'm sure he's looking at getting them sorted out at the moment. So there we go. Into position number 3 goes Tina Hen. And Tina Hen's in the Ferrari. This is his first season with us. 8 seasons running at the moment. Started this off in 2017 and we've been racing ever since. And this is, yes, before you ask, a non-assist league. There are no assists in this racing league. These guys are doing this on pure skill and a little bit of a touch there. It looks as though there is a bit of a nudge. It looks as though the Ferrari is definitely off the track. Vina for real, his partner comes on through. I think that McLaren has taken maybe a little bit of damage. So I'm expecting him to go into the pits for sure. Or he's going to stick out there, and I don't know if that's a good idea in the current situation. He might have to make a decision around this 4.3 kilometer track to see where he's going to put himself here in Mexico. Is he going to go in to the pits as soon as he can? Oh, you can't do that. That is absolutely, sometimes the guys that are actually teammates, they've got to watch out for one another. This is a team sport. I don't know what Tina Hen was thinking there, but he definitely was not in a good spot there. That Ferrari's in and out in a flash. Yeah, so here we go. At the moment, just having a look at where we are. Sorry, I was busy sorting out some technical issues, and obviously that is now sorted out, so we're able to go through the lineup. And yeah, I don't know. Sometimes we have some issues, and sometimes we can get them sorted out quickly, and sometimes not. But anyway, back on the blower here this evening, making sure that you guys are seeing what's going on. Yeah, thanks for that comment about I guess this guy's, it's his first commentary. Yeah, it's not always easy when you're behind the scenes to actually know what's going on, but thanks for that. Thumbs up there, my buddy. By the way, this is the 8th season that I've been doing that, just for your information. So thank you for those kind words, because I guess, you know, we obviously, one should think before one says things or says things, you know. But anyway, thank you for that. Big up and about to you, my good man. Thank you for watching anyway. Just having a go, as we see at the moment, we are on lap number 18 of this 36 lap race. A little bit of changes happening there and there. And I can tell you now, it is quite interesting to see what's going to be happening, because the strategy has been building up now. All the cars lined up, all 14 cars waiting to go, because at the moment keeping those tires going. You can see Vino for real, he's in 4th position. We have Nor Raider, he's last season 7 champion. And then right in front of him is a new driver. This his first season. He's in the Renault, and that is Dinky P. And then just in front of him, in racing in the Mercedes, Jose. He's in that top position at the moment. We have done 18 laps of this 36 lap race. Just bringing it up to speed. What is going on at the moment? We did have a couple of incidents. The last one was Scott, or Carter Boy, he 55. He obviously out of this race. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 competitors out of this race at the moment. As you know, this is a no assist race format. Everything they're doing is based on their skills. I think Wimpy asked a number of these guys, yes, they do have wheels, and they are very serious about this driving. And there, they're off again at the moment, as you can see, going up. And on the inside, you can see Dinky P looking to take Nor Raider. And can he come in? He is coming in. It looks as though that Nor Raider is going on the outside. Can he come in on the inside? It depends now. We got the Ferrari also in the mingle at trying to get through. But there we go. It looks as though that Jose defends that position, as you can see now, obviously pushing backwards and checking what he can do to secure that first place. In the meantime, let me tell you what's going on now. We've got a Ferrari moving up, as well as a McLaren, so they're moving up into 6th and 7th. And also we've got Kimmy, not Kimmy, he's also coming up into 8th now. So it looks as though, guys, we definitely have a climbing field looking to get back into this race. Let me just see if I can push it out. I don't have the facility to have perfect camera shots, but I'm trying to give you the best experience. And I think there we go. That tells a story in itself, as that Haas comes screeching through, and obviously on the brakes, as you can see, Kimmy 7 pushing, not Kimmy 7, pushing himself up into that area. Here's Tahin. He's looking to come through at the moment and obviously make a position on what he wants to do, coming through there and obviously pushing through. Vino for real. So we've got 2 teammates up in the right position at the moment, coming through there and seeing if they can get themselves into the top 10 or top 6 positions, which will obviously give them a huge amount of points in this session. If I'm looking now, going down through into the latter part of this field, you can see the 2 teammates still battling it out. Here we go down into the Honda. Yes, it is the Toro Rossas. They are obviously, it's Fox Limitless, he's going to be looking, he's just ahead of Springbok Gamer in that McLaren at the moment and looking to get himself there. A very unusual situation when it comes to Connor Young at the moment. He's now 30 seconds behind and in that Alfa Romeo. So we're going to be seeing, don't know what happened there. We've got 16 laps to go of this race. And let me tell you, it is going to be an interesting one still. It is not over with, I can assure you. There is going to be some definite changes when it comes to the top 10 positions. And it looks as though pitting at the moment is Weza SA. And I can tell you now, he's obviously just doing some elements down there. I'm sure he's going to be out quite quickly. He's already done 5 laps on those mediums, but I don't think he's happy with that, or he could have had some fin damage, but I'm not going to go there because we may miss out on what's actually taking place. Nice to see now that in actual fact what's actually taking place is we've got Jose right at the top in that Mercedes, and he's done 10 laps on those softs. I'll be interested to see how far he's willing to take those super softs. But he seems to be in command of that motor vehicle at the moment. He's got Nor Raider hot on his heels. He's on those hards. He's done 5 laps on those hards. We got just behind him Dinky P. He's actually done 5 laps on those mediums. But you can see at the moment it looks as though Jose into the pits. He's going to be taking care of business there, making sure he's got the right strategy going forward. Lap number 22, Nor Raider. Here we go. Where can we come up now and see where he's going to be putting himself? Dinky just behind him. And I'm going to go on board with these two at the moment just to see where we are. Jose was doing so very, very nicely there, really getting himself into a position. And the tire wear obviously a part of that. Nor Raider looking to keep himself, get that car as wide as he can at the moment. But let's not forget, right down behind this lot is actually Vino for real. Don't underestimate this driver. He is one of the guys you should be watching, because he is able to do some miracle driving and get himself into a really good position. His teammate is approximately 5 seconds, 4 or 5 seconds behind him at the moment. This is a little bit worrying because basically he's got to put himself into such a good position on these drivers. Yeah, just to give you some indication of where we are. And really looking now to see what is going to be happening at the end. It's going to be hard to predict, but I can tell you now, Dinky P has just moved up into first position. And let's have a look where he is, because just behind him now is this gentleman. Dinky P, lovely drive from him at the moment. He was doing some exceptional times in the practices. So there we go. And also in the quali round, he did fantastically well. So let's see where he's going to be ending up. A 3-second penalty just put on the Ferrari driver now. And here we have, at the moment, we're on board with Alonso. And I can tell you now, he's going to be looking to get himself, he's in fourth at the moment, he's on those hards. I'm sure that Emmy Alonso is going to be holding himself high this evening. I know in the Chinese Grand Prix he had an incident and was out, but I'm sure he's going to be looking to put himself in a good place. Tinahen, he is doing very, very well in this Ferrari, just behind Emi Alonso. I'm sure he's going to be looking to see if he can take an opportunity to get himself through. Zardi 44, now his first season with us as well. As I said, we're in season 8, and he's obviously looking to see if he can come into a position a little bit hard on the braking there, but I'm sure you'll sort that out to make sure he wants to just keep in attacking range. And then who was leading this race for most of this race is down into 7th position. He's going in, get those mediums sorted out. I don't know quite what's happened to him, but I'm sure he's going to be looking to sort out what. And let's just stay on board with not Kimmy at the moment, just to see what's going on. Yeah, front nose cone change there, and obviously he's going for those tires. So we'll see what's going on when it comes there. Connor, he was also doing exceptionally well at the moment. He's also a little bit back, but I'm sure he's going to be sorting that out. I don't quite know what went wrong with him this evening. And I don't mean that in any bad way. I mean, obviously something seriously must have happened in the drive to get him there. But let's not take anything away right now from this driver and the following 10 drivers up at the top of the lot, because they have done exceptionally well this evening. If you look at Dinky P, this is the opportunity that he's probably going to be looking at, is to get himself his first victory here at the South African Academy Online Racing. So he's going to be looking to win this Grand Prix, and the only way he's going to be doing that is to make sure that he maintains his distance for the next 10 laps. Let me tell you, hot on his tail at the moment is Nor Raider. Nor Raider is going to be looking to see if he can get down there and start attacking this gentleman, because that's what Nor does. He's a very good driver, very competent driver. He's a 2-time champion here with us on the South African Academy Online Racing, so don't take anything away from him this evening. And Vino for real, lovely to see Vino up there. He's in 3rd spot, so if he takes podium this evening, he's going to be ecstatic. And obviously looking to drive nicely. It's a great shot from the helicopter at the moment to give us a good overview of that Ferrari going down the back end here on this racetrack. Yeah, so let's catch up with what's going on at the moment. We're on lap number 27, so 9 laps of this race is to still be done. The gauntlet has been set down. The gentlemen in the midfield section are trying to strategize to get themselves to the top positions. It's obviously all down to who can be the fastest at this point in time, and who can set the quickest laps. That's what this is all about. And I can tell you now, it looks as though some of the guys are really looking at the way their lines and the way they're driving to get themselves into the best possible positions this evening. Obviously, looking down the line at the moment, we have had already 2 safety cars, 1 safety car on virtual and 2 safety cars out. So this has dramatically affected this race this evening. I'm looking down the list at the moment. Jose in 10th position. Oh, it looks as though a little bit of mislining going from Tinahen, should I say. He's off the track there, so I need to get into a body. He needs to tell me how to pronounce that properly. And it's always a challenge, but anyway, we'll get on with it. And let's see what these guys are going to be doing this evening. As you can see, Nor Raider now has made it through. He's done 12 laps on those hard tires. He's come through quite nicely. Dinky's just behind him, so Dinky P, he's going to be looking to see what he can be doing behind him. He's going into the pits now. Dinky P into the pits. Was there some sort of issue? Let's have a look. Make sure that we have a look. Is the nose cone being changed? No, it's just tires. So he's going to be a quick. And there you go. He's out. And now the strategy has just been unfolded because he's just put on the super softs. And I can tell you now, he's going to definitely try and push those super softs to the end of this race, which is a good strategy. But as we know, round about lap number 8, 9, 10, they get a little bit funny, and then afterwards they start to gain a bit of grip again. So we'll be interested to see how this goes for him. He's got to obviously use these tires to his advantage. It looks as though Connor Young's just come up, so that's a good strategy from him. Let's go up. Vino for real, nicely done. He's now in 2nd position, and he's looking quite some distance off the pace, about 4 seconds off the pace from this driver who's got those hards on, looking to get himself around this track. Let me just go back down now and have a look where we are. Emi Alonso, he's now looking to be in a podium position this evening. Can he maintain that, and how quickly it's changed? And as I said, if we look down the list now, we have to obviously say that these guys are going to be looking to get themselves back into the top 10. That's not Kimmy, Connor, Springbok Gamer, as well as Carter Boy 45. So there we go, just looking through. There we go. Dinky's now into 6th position. Just behind him is this gentleman, Fox Limitless. Let's see where he's going to be putting himself this evening. Can he get himself up in? He's got 14 laps under his belt under those mediums. He can still go a couple of more laps with them. But strategy defined. This gentleman in on those mediums as well. Oh, he's on hards. And that's Boinkies at the moment. He's done 16 laps on those hards. Nicely done from his side. There's Jose now. He's got a little bit of a battle going on because he's trying to get past Boinkies at the moment. Boinkies holding on to that 8th position. I'm sure that Jose is going to be looking to say, hey guy, I need to get past you, and I need to get past you quite quickly. I feel as though I'm being slowed down, but there he goes. He goes through on the DRS. So on the DRS zone, he goes through now. Obviously, you can see now Weza's SA, he's already in that Haas. He's in 10th position, so he's in scoring position at the moment. Just behind him is Kimmy. He's 5 seconds off the pace now. So not Kimi 7. He's 5 seconds off the pace behind. Maybe it's good to get a bit of a stat of where we are. And maybe the stops as well. So going back down now, here's Connor Young in that Alfa Romeo, racing for Alfa Romeo now. He's down there. He's done 11 laps on those hards at the moment. Springbok Gamer in 13th position. And around about 23 seconds off the pace at the moment. But he's got those super softs on. Can he do something special this evening? And we have a Ghost Rider, which is Carter Boy. And going through now, back to that top position now is Nor Raider. Nor Raider has got Vino for real just behind him. And there we go as he's coming through at the moment. And he's about 6-7 seconds off the pace. So there we go. There he is at the moment. As I mentioned, the speed trap down the end of the straight here on corner 1. And just to give you an indication of where that is, maybe what I can do is just have a look and tell you. So the speed trap is basically round about this point here as we come to the 200 meter mark. That's where normally that is. And obviously giving an indication of where the cars are. So we have done 33 laps of this 36 lap race. This has been an absolute thrill to watch, because I can tell you now, this is going to really shake up the championship. We are on race number 2 on this championship. It is season 8, and I can tell you now that there is going to be definitely some changes happening to the championship as we speak. So just to go now and have a look at where we are. So at the moment, just that you understand, not Kimi 7 won the race last week. Okay? Connor Young was in 2nd position. And Weza was in 3rd last week. So the current situation is 25 points, 18 points, and 15 points for those top 3 drivers last week. This week, they are sitting down under in 10th, 11th, and 12th position. And up this week is Nor Raider, Vino for real, and Emi Alonso. These are the individuals. And you've just seen now Dinky's come up into 4th. And he's got those super softs on, and as I mentioned, don't be shy, because this gentleman is making a move to see if he can come back and be on a podium position. So Dinky definitely gonna get himself up there as close as he can to see if he can take a podium position this evening. So, wow, this has been a really, really great drive for a lot of these drivers at the moment. I just want to put down the leader at the moment. The leader is 7 seconds ahead of Vino for real, who is 10 seconds. The leader is 10 seconds ahead, and 14 seconds, 15 seconds, right down the line till these drivers. So this is where they want to be. I just want to put on the stops at the moment. So guys, we've had a number of stops taking place between these two, and you can see now Jose's just moved up into 7th position, over Fox Limitless there. That's a great maneuver from him. I just want to go tag in the fastest lap at the moment, and there it is. Definitely done by Dinky P. Is a 1 minute and 16.613, and that was a really great drive or great lap from him. What else do I want to see? Because at the moment I just want to see individuals. Was there any details on the position change? Yes, there it is. So basically you can see now that 2 positions up, and Vino for real 4 positions up. Emi Alonso, he did a 14 position move up, and Dinky down 2 positions, and then Tina Hen, he's up 2, and then obviously Zadi 44, he's up 10 positions at the moment. So guys are looking to see where there are big differences and changes, and obviously going there. And you're right, he's Jose is still in the points. He's just moved up into the points because he has moved up into 7th. So I'm sure he'll be looking to do a little bit better than where he is at the moment. I think he's doing as much as he can to get himself into at least a couple of more points on the other individuals. Looking at Zadi 44, he's going to have to do some tire changing quite soon, as he's going to have a flat. So we'll see where he ends up this evening. Just going through the list, and maybe what we should do is just go up to the top now, because we are on lap 36 and this gentleman has won the race. Vino for real comes in, but look at that, there we go. There is Emi Alonso, who's just come up now and taken 2nd on the podium. So Vino for real comes up on 3rd position, and this is obviously probably due to penalties, but it's not over yet. Let's see where they are as we come on to those 36 laps. I agree with you. I think driver of the day is Emi Alonso. I think I agree with you, Quentin. I think he drove absolutely fantastic. He did 24 laps on those hards. I think a very well thought out strategy. Big up to him. I think he did excellently to get himself into that position. And I think based on what you mentioned there, let's have a look there, because I think he went up, changes in position, 15 places, 15 spots. He moved up 15 spots. So I can only agree with you. He was definitely the driver of the day. Very nice drive from him, and congratulations to our winner. There he is. So Nor Raider, in his usual car, takes the trophy here in Mexico. We have the McLaren driver. We have obviously the guys looking to see how they get to themselves. So we have definitely Vino for real. We have Emi Alonso. Nicely done there from these guys. What a race that was. And Weza, I'll even show what you said there, mate. It was not the best race. Wow, what a shit race, he says. Excuse the language. I'll have to just put this on hardness grade number 22 or 21. But yeah, there's the final decisions made. As you can say, Nor Raider, Emi Alonso, Vino for real, Tina Hen, Zadi 44. Unfortunately for Dinky P, he was really close to that one. Kimi up to 8th position. Boinkies, Fox Limitless in 7th. I tell you what a race that was, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure bringing you the racing. Obviously, I did get a bit of one negative comment, and maybe I shouldn't harp on too much about it, but I think sometimes the guys don't realize how busy it is behind this. But when I see, I'm guessing it's this guy's first season commentating, I think you should actually check the channel out, my good man. And yeah, let me leave it at that. Let me be the bigger person, because really that was uncalled for, my good man. It's not always pleasant doing this type of work, and obviously I run it by myself. I don't have 15 other guys in the room. So yeah, let's leave it at that. Okay guys, thanks very much for joining us. God bless, stay safe, and thank you very much for participating in our live stream. Always good having you on board. God bless, stay safe. Until next time, we'll see you. Keep well, and always do the right thing. Cheers guys, thanks for watching.